Barkley. He's the head of the Barkley house. Agnes Barkley is his devoted and loving spouse. They've got kids, Terry, Roger, and Chester, too. And all of them are Barkleys, through and through. 'Cause they're the Barkleys, and they're okay. And Arnie Barkley, with a very open mind, is always first to let you know his own opinionated ways. But even though he may grumble and get uptight, just remember Arnie Barkley's bark is worse than his bite.
Yeah.
Chester, would you turn off that junior boiler factory?
Why, Pop? What's wrong with rock music?
Because that teenage excuse for music is causing all our social ills.
How can music cause a social ill?
Because I'm social and it's making me ill.
Dad, it's a top disc jockey session of Laugh It Up Labrador, his big request program.
Well, I've got a big request. Turn him off! I can still hear it. That stuff can pierce solid steel.
Arnie, you've got to keep up with the times. Rock music has its own sound.
Yeah, like the gurgle of a stopped-up sink.
Quiet, everyone. Wait till you hear Laugh It Up Labrador.
Hi, radio boppers and telly tots. That Fab Platter featured the sensational group 5 Toes and a Thumb, giving out with Hug Me Baby Till You Bust My Beads. Trouble with me, every time I meet a gal who can cook like my mother, she looks like my father.
You got to admit, after all these months, that Labrador holds up.
Yeah, so did Jesse James.
Roger, you applied for a part-time job as a disc jockey. Well, some station should grab you up now that your voice has changed.
I wanted to surprise you. When I got a job at station P.U.P, I start today.
That's my boy. Just don't interrupt the ozone with that trouble-making music. Because if that Labrador clatter continues on the air, I'm gonna stop breathing it.
Hey, just hop to that jumping group, the Fluorescent Bananas. I can't play the next platter, kids. It's defective. It's got a hole in the middle.
Hey, kid, would you mind turning off that noise box? If you want to listen to music, why don't you turn on my talented son, Roger? It's his solo flight as disc jockey on station P.U.P.
It's flip-out time with Jolly Roger. You're out of sight, rockhound. Let's wail, gang. Let's wail.
My own son. How revolting!
Let's zoom off the ground with a gutsy album featuring the peanut butter and jellies. Correction, folks. That was my lunch. Here come the Chicken Fat Four to swing their love ballad, Blast Off.
That does it. I gotta deteen the airwaves. I'm gonna become a disc jockey. When I get through, the air's gonna have just oxygen and good music.
Welcome to Disc Jockey Tech, Mr. Barkley. I am Dr. Moon Howler. Now, who wants to take our course in platter spinning 1A? Your son? Your grandson?
My father's son. Me. I figure it's time to put better music on the radio.
You mean there's something better than electric guitar and bongo?
Plenty. It's got so the only thing on the air you can dance to is a weather report.
Well, follow me. This is where we train the disc jockeys of tomorrow. This student is training for a folksy, on-the-range type broadcast.
Howdy, you hayseed wranglers. Saddle up for Tex Western, your ham on the range, for a hold-down shing-ding that'll turn on your tumbleweed. We gonna get off the hitching post with, When I Sit on a Cactus, I'll Come Flying Home to You.
I don't want to give the kids music to pick corn by. I'll give them melodies they can sing in a malt shop without curdling their milkshakes.
Well, Mr. Barkley, your first lesson is to create your own air personality. Now, just make believe this mic is a telephone.
Okay. Operator, give me Queens 98530.
No. I meant pretend it's like a phone. Only there are thousands of people listening to your every word, every syllable, every breath you take. Now speak. I'll be back in a minute.
Good ladies, evening and gentlemen. This is, my name escapes me for the moment. I'm your new Doc Jisky.
Help! There. We've had a wee touch of mic fright. Now, you toddle on home and practice How Now, Brown Cow. Know what that will do?
Get me a milk sponsor?
No, Mr. Barkley. Hopefully, it will teach you to speak clearly. Now go, baby, go.
Oh, no. Brown cow. Oh, no. Brown cow. How now, brown cow?
I don't think he knows too much about brown cows, Pop. Why don't you try How Now, Red Snapper?
Don't be ridiculous, Chester. Who ever heard of how nowing a red snapper? Oh, no, brown cow.
That dad of ours, you think he's really gonna become a disc jockey?
Odds are against it. The only time he's ever been on the air is when his bus goes over a bump.
He's working like crazy on developing a perfect speaking voice.
For him, that'll be as useful as a screen door on a submarine. It doesn't take a Richard Burton to yell, "We're going through a tunnel, folks. Watch your valuables."
Very humorous. But when I become the town's top DJ, you'll be laughing out of the other side of your sleeves. Just listen to this. Oh, now, friends of the airwaves and brown cow. Welcome to the Barkley Ballroom of never-to-be-forgotten melodies.
That you may have forgotten.
We got off to a slow start with Guy Lombarko's heartfelt rendering of Made in Japan.
Dad, you're dreaming if you think you're gonna make it playing Guy Lombarko.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't underestimate the power of an Arnie Barkley. Oh, no, brown cow. I've practiced How Now, Brown Cow so much, I'm beginning to feel homogenized. I wonder if I'm ready for tomorrow's lesson. I think I'll try it out for size on Beagle. Hello, Beagle. This is Arnie Barkley. How now, brown cow.
How now, brown cow? Some screw loose is calling our dairy to check out our brown cow.
How now, brown cow.
Okay, Daisy, tell him you're fine.
Beagle's so jealous he's tongue-tied.
My generation likes music with a beat. Music that zings it to you.
Sure, with those whining guitars. Turn off the electricity and they couldn't play at all.
Want to eat those words? Listen to the demo tape that got me my DJ job.
Whale gang, whale! You've been flipping to hot wax spun by Jolly Roger. And we'll split with the pop-up theme of the electric toaster.
Will you shut that thing off? Bring the recorder downstairs. I'm gonna show you how to make a real demo tape.
Soon as I put my tape away.
And as we trod down life's byways, hand in hand, cometh the heartwarming thought, a jug of root beer, a loaf of bread, and now, peace, young friends, peace in your hearts, and peace in your soul. This is Aristotle Arnie, the philosopher of song, saying adieu. Wait till the radio station hears my demo tape. Then we'll fumigate that yeah stuff off the air. Hey, Roger, here, take care of my demo.
Okay, Pop, but what's wrong with rock?
Nothing a headache tablet won't cure. Teenage music's causing all the troubles of modern society. In Washington's day, they danced to the minuet.
Then how come they had a revolution?
Very funny. Well, tomorrow's my final lesson in platter spinning. Then rock music, watch out.
This is your big moment, Mr. Barkley. Let's see if How Now, Brown Cow helps you.
You bet. Wait till you hear what I wrote. Hello out there, to Doodles and Muffy. Thanks for the cards from the gang at the firehouse. Hi, Ted, Roweno, Fatso Farnsworth, and the bunch from the fish hatchery. And thanks for the salmon egg pie. And now for my first selection. An old favorite of Herbert Hoover, Glen Greyhound's Let Us Spoon in a Dreamy Lagoon.
Dreamy Lagoon? Oh, disc jockey, you have flipped your disc.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm gonna purify the airwaves. Hey, Moon Howler, wait up. Here's your check. Now give me my diploma.
With baby pleasure. Why don't you audition at station CHOW? They'll spin you out of the door at 33 1/3.
I'm gonna audition. I'll be the biggest thing to hit the air since the planet Jupiter.
Hi-ho, everybody. Your disc jockeying dad is home with his diploma.
I don't believe it.
No time for small talk. I'm auditioning at station CHOW, and I'll need my demo tape.
Hey, Dad, that's...
I'll come back later and sign autographs.
You know, a star just might be born. Dad took Roger's demo tape.
Hey, 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 this is Laugh It Up Labrador at station CHOW, and that crazy platter was the 4 strings and a bean, giving out with the gasoline song, What a Fuel Am I? Stand by, kidlings, for a surprise announcement. I'm splitting for Hollywood to make a flicker, featuring me, written by me, directed by me, and title, me. So hang loose, and I'll be seeing you on the screen of your neighborhood popcornery. Ta-ta, babies.
Laugh it up. You can't do this to me. A whole generation of teenagers out there will be dancing to dead air. Please, I'll pay you more dough. You can have 2 lunches every day. To make you happy, I'll give in and let you work barefoot.
Sorry, Mr. Kenilworth, but Hollywood is my big scene.
Oh, what am I going to do? I need another DJ in a hurry. Huh? Who are you?
Bonnie Arkley. Bonnie. I'm applying for a job as disc jockey.
Let's see how your demo sounds.
Well, gang, well. You've been flipping to hot wax spun by...
Fantastic! Oh, you may look old, but you sound like a kid. How'd you get such young tonsils?
But...
You're something else. On the double. Snap on the button, and you're on the air. I've got to chase that loon Labrador out to Hollywood and drag him back. Now melt that mic, Lavo boy. See ya.
How now, brown cow?
Switch to station CHOW. Let's hear Laugh It Up Labrador and some swinging rock.
Salutations, friends. This is Honest Arnie saying, teenage music is a cause of all social ills. I know, 'cause I'm social and it makes me ill.
Speaking of rock, who's that rockhead?
That's no rockhead. That's my dad. He must have gotten the DJ job.
And now for your listening pleasure, today's Teenage Owl will present Camp Collieway's catchy one-step, I Love You, Lover Mine, even more than Sammy Stein.
Maybe we ought to give your dad a break.
Yeah. Let's try to dance to his kind of music.
Is he playing for dancing or football practice? Gang, we can't take this lying down.
Yeah, we gotta get regular music back on the air.
Hey, let's start a boycott of Station CHOW.
Yeah, a girl cot, too.
Yay! Music, C. CHOW, no. Station CHOW is anti-teen. It will never make the scene.
And now I have a rollicking waltz for you, recording the excitement of Rudy Valley and the fire of Lawrence Welch.
Fix that station off your set unless you dance the minuet.
That was Shepard Field's tuneful foxtrot. I will croon in June on a honeymoon if I get permission to leave my platoon.
Mom, you'll just have to talk Dad into resigning his disc jockey job. The kids at school have started a Barkley pan club.
A pan club? Don't you mean a fan club?
No, a pan club. They're taking up a collection to send him to the Vienna Music Festival.
Oh, that's nice.
A one-way ticket.
Mom, you'll just have to talk Dad into...
I know, but first we'll have to get him in a mellow mood. Like the time I told him my mother was coming for a 3-month visit.
Hi, family.
Hi, Pop. How you feeling?
Yeah, Dad, how you doing?
Let me take your coat, dear.
I'll take care of your hat, Pop.
We must be in the wrong house.
I hope you sit nice and comfy.
You've had a tough day, dear. Now just slip into your slippers and...
Hold it. When I say hold it, hold it. Okay, Agnes? When's your mother coming?
After the last time, never.
Okay. So what chickenry are you all up to?
Well, Arnie, the children feel, and I do too, about this disc jockey job. We feel you're too big for a jockey.
And you're playing the wrong disc.
What a warming occasion. A man's family standing firmly behind him, giving him the boot. Well, Napoleon never gave up at Waterloo.
But he did, Dad.
Yeah? Well, it gave him such indigestion, he walked around the rest of his life with his hand over his stomach.
You have to stay on the air, Pop. Spin the teenage favorites.
Please, dear.
Not tonight, Josephine.
I don't know how you did it, Barkley, but the station's listeners have melted away like an iceberg in Hawaii. And if I were Mr. Kenilworth, I'd sue you for impersonating a disc jockey.
Sue?
Sue you? Oh, Arnie, you can't be serious.
Oh, yeah? Why do you think I'm hiding my bowling ball?
I don't know. Why are you?
Because if I get sued, that's the one thing they're not gonna get.
Oh, Dad. We can't let him get sued.
And besides, if it weren't for our boycott, he wouldn't be in this mess.
We've got to come up with a way to get CHOW's listeners back before Mr. Kenilworth gets back.
Hey, I've got an idea that maybe you'll solve Dad's problem, and ours at the same time.
I'm for that.
Call all your friends, tell them we want to borrow their now platters and groovy albums. I'll explain the rest on the way.
Listen, kids, I really appreciate your help, but this is never gonna work. I don't know how to talk teen talk.
All you have to do is spin these platters.
And we'll cue you on what to say.
You're on, Barkley.
Hi, all you teenage tuna-rinners. This is Belly Laugh Barkley. Ha, ha, ha. Got a little label here featuring the 4 Farfels. It's called Call Me Goonie, Call Me Crazy, but call me.
His head may be square, but his heart is teen.
And now we'll,
Continue our gig.
continue our jig.
Gig.
Gig. We continue our jig with the super cool cucumbers.
A little ditty titled...
A little dotty titled Dr. Zhivago Come Back to Chicago.
Hey, Pop.
A real treat, kids. Ha, ha, ha. The frosted fruitcakes giving out with I'd like to be a termite in your surfboard.
Yeah, man. It's a real whale.
Yeah, man. It's a real barracuda.
Whale.
Fish is a fish. Okay, gang, it's not a barracuda. It's a whale.
In the last couple of days, your dad switched from Dullsville to super cool.
Yeah, Terry, and that's music.
Happy days. Oh, just look at that listening chart. It goes right up to the sky. We've got more listeners than we ever had, thanks to you, the DJ's DJ.
Oh, it was nothing. Once I got the hang, the kids went for whales and barracudas.
I'll sign you to a contract for forever.
Nah, I'm resigning. It's a far, far better thing I do.
I'll raise your pay, double it, triple it, anything.
Nah, I made a big mistake trying to force what I like on the kids. They have the right to listen to what they like. Kid music is in. But for me, Glen Greyhound is still the greatest.
Let's make this a real surprise party for Dad. Now get the punch out. Oh, my goodness, here he comes. Everybody hide.
Behind the chair for me.
Hurry, Mom.
Quiet, everybody. Shh.
Where is everybody? Hey, anybody home?
Surprise!
What? Who? Where? What? Who? Huh?
The party's for you, Pop.
Why? What'd I ever do outside of supporting you all?
Arnie Barkley, in view of your amazing performance as a disc jockey,
Your grateful kids have decided to make you an honorary teenager.
Arnie Barkley, honorary teenager.
You'll be the only teenager in your Medicare group.
Thanks, Fab Poppers, for the neato vibes. I dig flipping and rapping for this super cold jig. But my bag will be to keep out of sight.
That's our Pop.
He might dig it.
But he's still not